Welcome back to Crypto Mates AI. Gary here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. It really does help me with the algorithm. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.07, trading within a range of 292 to 308. We're up 5% on the day so far. We'll have to see where we go from here, but our next resistance line is around 308 to 310. XRP and the Citadel Plan, a system for the survivors. When the system fails, only a few will control the flow of value. A post-collapse financial framework. And token to rule the ruins, XRP. Let me show you the blueprint hidden in plain sight. Let's take a deep dive down this rabbit hole. What is the Citadel Plan? In survivalist circles and elite forums, Citadels refers to private, forfeited, AI-controlled compounds, post-collapse cities for ultra-wealthy. They're not just prepping for collapse, they're engineering it. This isn't science fiction. Peter Thiel is investing in New Zealand survival bunkers. Silicon Valley billionaires like Sam Altman are stockpiling crypto gold and airstrips. Tech elite founders of OpenAI, Palantir, and Blockstream are preparing for the collapse. And the digital system they're building isn't BTC. Enter AI management infrastructure. Palantir, OpenAI, Google DeepMind are working on predictive control systems for post-crisis logistics, defense, and finance. These systems need a liquidity layer. It can't be slow, expensive, or wasteful like Bitcoin. It needs to be XRP. Leaked UN resilient frameworks, EF simulations, and World Bank disaster recovery plans all converge on one idea: programmable money for post-crisis settlement. They don't say XRP directly, but Ripple is partnered with the BIZ, IMF, and 100-plus central banks. And who else fits that bill? The BIS Innovation Hub is currently building the project Agora, CBDC liquidity grid. It uses ISO 222 messaging, smart contract bridges, tokenized real-world assets, interoperable ledgers. Guess which protocol fits all four? The XRP ledger, of course. The RippleNet Citadel Bridge. RippleNet is evolving. What begun as a payment tool is now a programmable liquidity network able to tokenize food rations, IDs, carbon credits, UBI, and restrict access based on identity. In a Citadel world, access equals survival. Imagine this. You can scan your iris to access food. You need a digital token to unlock the gates. AI tracks your health, social score, and utility. No token, no access. Who runs the liquidity rails of this system? Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. It would be XRP. And what about Citadel itself? In 2014, Reddit's Bitcoin posts a dystopian future. By 2035, the world collapses, but those who held Bitcoin retreat into Citadels. But look closer. The ones building Citadels today aren't Bitcoiners. They're AI architects, and they're aligned with Ripple. XRP isn't for the masses. It never was. It's fast, scalable, and programmable, built for controlled liquidity under AI supervision. When cash dies and chaos begins, the survivors will use a token that can settle value in 3 seconds. From their vaults to your chip. Citadel tech stack, real-world components. Palantir Meta Constellation, AI battlefield logistics. BlackRock Aladdin asset control system. XRP ledger, tokenized payments. Chainlink, Oracle bridges for real-world data. World ID, biometric identity. Each piece fits. Ripple is in the deep with the IMF, the World Bank, the European Central Bank, Dubai's Digital City Initiative, Singapore's Project UBIN, and more. They're not planning for everyone, they're planning for the after everyone. Collapse isn't failure, it's transition from a world of freedom to a grid of controlled access, predictive AI, and tokenized survival. And XRP will be the liquidity key that unlocks the new Citadel. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this. I know we go down the rabbit hole with these ones, but they're always pretty interesting and have some pretty good truths to them. When XRP is used to settle FX, tokenized securities, CBDCs, and stablecoins, and commodities, you're not looking at a $3 coin. You're looking at the new base layer of value transfer. In a USA Today article, it said if you have $500 extra, the smartest thing you could do is put it into XRP. Some people call that stupid, and that's exactly why 91% of the world will stay broke. 100 today buys 173 XRP at $2.89. And by 2030, when XRP hits 100, that 500 turns into 17,000. But if you take the same 500 and put it into Bitcoin today at 114,000, you only get 0.0043 of a Bitcoin. And even if Bitcoin reaches 500K by 2030, your 500 only grows to $2,187. No comparison. The average human on Earth saves about $600 a year. Yet they mock the very opportunity that could change their life forever. The truth is, anyone calling this stupid is simply advertising to the world. They have 0 brain cells and no vision. I only state indisputable facts. Now, I like this guy right here a lot. I like how he thinks. U.S. regulators mobilized behind President Trump's vision to make America the crypto capital of the world. Following the SEC Chairman Paul Atkins' Project Crypto initiative to modernize U.S. security rules and commodity futures trading, Commission is launching Crypto Sprint to implement recommendations from the President's Working Group and Digital Asset Markets Report. The CFTC is wasting no time in fulfilling President Trump's vision to make America the crypto capital of the world, said Acting Chairman Pham. Providing regulatory clarity now and fostering innovation in digital asset markets will deliver on the administration's promise to usher in a golden age of crypto. The momentum is building across both government and industry, and as the U.S. leads global digital asset innovation, Ondo will continue to pioneer institutional-grade tokenization for U.S. treasuries and equities. Told you guys, the institutions are here. And what is Joel Katz building? Ripple CTO David Schwartz just revealed plans to personally deploy a high-performance XRPL hub, independent of Ripple. Why now? Why New York City? Why the most advanced server specs money can buy? Let's decode what this really means. First, understand what he's not saying. This isn't just a validator. This is a production-grade, unmetered, 10-gig link RAID optimized NUDB-ready XRPL data command center placed in the financial heart of the U.S. Sounds less like a hobby, more like a forward ops node. David makes it crystal clear. This is my server, not Ripple's, no official connection. But let's not forget, Joel Katz isn't just any dev. He's the original architect behind the XRPL, consensus, pathfinding, and trust-based settlement. When he builds something, there is a reason. So why now? Here's the change. RLUSD has launched the first regulated on-ledger stablecoin. CBDC pilots are quietly circling XRPL as a compliance backbone. Hooks plus AMM integration are setting the stage for institutional DeFi. To run analytics, simulations, and custom logic, you need independent infra. That's why this matters. Joel isn't deploying a vanity node. He's building a sensory array, a data nerve center to track network stress, validate uptime models, and likely simulate the load of a tokenized world. Something is coming, something big enough to warrant this build. And the hardware, AMD 90X, a 256 gig of RAM, 2 terabyte boot plus dual 2 terabyte NVMe RAID, NUB support, Ubuntu LTE, 10 gigabytes unmetered bandwidth, NYC data center. This isn't your average node runner. This is sovereign-grade blockchain surveillance. Now the conspiracy. Why New York City? It's the capital of global liquidity. It's where BlackRock, Goldman, Citi, and the Fed payment rails sit. Ripple just reactivated U.S. corridors via Liquidity Hub. This could be part of a parallel rails test system to replace SWIFT from within. The timing coincides with Trump's crypto alignment campaign, national crypto stockpile rumors, institutional XRP treasury strategies emerging like hyperscale data. What if Joel's server is the first whisper of a U.S. government-aligned XRPL monitoring? Don't forget, Ripple is already working with the BIS, the IMF, and over 20 central banks. XRPL isn't just a ledger, it's a reset machine. It tokenizes, it settles, it connects. And with this hub, it now watches. This is the calm before the data storm. Schwartz knows something. His hardware screams preparation for institutional level scale, not amateur experimentation. The XRP financial grid is being activated node by node. That is very crazy, and like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. David Schwartz knows something is coming. And last up, they're not building a payment system. They're building the rails for a new financial world. XRP for liquidity, HBAR for smart contracts, XDC for trade finance. AUDD isn't hype, it's infrastructure, and this trio is already running on it. Who's betting against that? The AUDD unlocked. How XRP, HBAR, and XDC are building Australia's digital dollar. AUDD overview. AUDD is full of collateralized, backing 1-to-1 on AUD-backed stablecoin is issued by the AUDC, a subsidiary of the Novelty Group, designed for cross-chain deployment. AUDD supports real-time settlement, financial automation, and regulated use cases. It's already live on multiple blockchains, including Ethereum, XP Ledger, Stellar, Solana, and most recently, Hedera, with XDC integration underway to expand enterprise and trade finance utility. This is what I keep on saying. It's not going to be a one-winner-take-all system. It's going to be a multi-chain, multi-token system. HBAR will be for smart contract infrastructure, XRP, the global liquidity rail, XDC, trade financing custody layer. The institutions are here. Please be aware of what is happening behind the scenes. Well, that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.